Still not managed to see any of the sea, have we?
Yeah, it's true. Hello and welcome back to the Shallow Proclamation with myself, Thomas, and my friend.
Paul. I thought you were doing that on 1.5 speed then.
Pool party. Um, yeah, we're here doing our usual thing. We're watching the finale of the Smugglers. What's it called again?
The Smugglers, yep.
Yeah, that's yeah. Anything to say, Paul?
No, nothing to add. What could I add to that?
I am the worst YouTuber
I thought you could say I
of
am
all
the
time.
walrus.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
You're the
Um,
walrus and I'm the pulrus.
yes.
Sorry.
And you work at Toys R Us. Um,
Oh
cool.
dear. Roll
The
tape.
thing is, if we just did a really slick intro, I think it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Where'd the fun in that be,
There's probably some viewers who would be like, actually, it would be wonderful because then you could just flip and get on with it. Um,
Oh, hopefully we get this nice little cliffhanger again.
oh, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's going to start too late. I don't know. Maybe there's no reprise. It was a recon.
My brother was talking about apparently there was this YouTube channel which was quite small. He was getting sort of 50 views per video, but one of his regular viewers turned out to be Oprah Winfrey. And so she got him on a show at some point.
Well,
I think
Oprah,
that's
if you're
fascinating.
watching, if you're watching Oprah, we are prepared to come on the show.
But it just makes you think, doesn't it? Like, we don't know who our 625 subscribers
Well,
are.
I said to you, didn't I? Now that we had a comment on here from the guy who does the voice of William Hartnell in Big Finish.
Yes.
Now his name escapes me in this exact moment, but I hadn't realised when I saw him comment. Initially, I read it, and then it took me a second. I twigged in conversation with him.
Right, yeah.
So who knows? Who knows who could be watching?
Dead man's secret key.
Um,
Greenwood, the small
Russell,
beer,
you're watching.
Big
We're ready.
Finish, is that the Doctor Who spin-off, the Scandinavian one about the fat guy?
No, I think I'm right. I might be right in saying I think the guy here, the guy who's the pirate, the smuggler who plays Cooper, he he later forms a stuntman group who would do a lot of the stunts for Doctor Who, particularly in the Pertwee era, called Havoc.
This guy on the floor? Or-
No, the guy, the pirate, the smuggler.
Oh, right. Oh, interesting. Okay.
I believe it's him.
Only now what the riddle means, only 1 minute's time.
No, it's not. Sorry, it's not that guy. It isn't him. I tell a lie. It's one of the other actors.
Inside. Is there more loot there? Did I say that one? No, no. Do I see bit here, dog? Or I'll leave you in the coffin as a souvenir. Aye, aye, Captain. Get to it, lads.
Do you reckon pirates actually said stuff like "Aye, aye, Captain"?
I don't know. Well, it's come from somewhere, hasn't it? That bit of vernacular has crept into almost every pirate thing we know.
Yeah. Pieces of eight.
Yeah.
Chat up, you deserted the ship. No, Captain, I knew there was some trickery, but didn't I say
You
the
landlubbers and all that kind of stuff. Hoist the yardarm.
But I come so home tonight.
Yeah.
Go too, eh?
I could perform a marriage right here, right now.
Gonna let no one do you down, Captain.
No, that's Pirates of the Caribbean, isn't it?
What do you know?
Oh, nice.
Quickly, quickly.
How they did that little flash.
Still not managed to see any of the sea, have we?
Yeah, it's true. Oh, yeah, it would have been good to see this. I'm surprised none of this was censored.
Well, maybe there will be. Oh.
Yeah.
So this one, the Spaniard, he's the one who starts Havoc, the stunt team.
Right, okay. Oh, a bit of a kerfuffle going on there.
Where will we go to now, Doctor? Will we go forward or back in time?
I have no idea. I have no control over such matter.
Well, it better be 1966 or I'm in dead trouble, Doctor. Oh, anyway, wherever it is, it can't be as bad as going back to them days.
My dear boy, it could be a great deal worse.
What's happened, Doctor? I'm freezing.
It's getting right parky in here.
Just look up at that scanner. We have arrived at the coldest place in the world.
Oh,
Here we go.
that's a good closing line. We have arrived at the coldest place in the world.
Yeah. Wow.
We're
There we
in
are.
Iceland. Gonna get our frozen peas.
Yeah. Family platter.
Yeah.
Is that Caricature? No. Anyway.
That was
what have you
solid
made of that
story.
then? Yeah.
Solid swashbuckling tale. Nice climax at the end with the battle. They got off fairly lightly, didn't they, in the end?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I've enjoyed that story, and I think I found this. I've had the same issue with it though that I think I've had with every story where we've watched a recon, and there's been nothing else. Like, it's.
Yeah.
I do find it hard to kind of just get a real feel for the whole thing when you've got no footage at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's harder to follow. I mean, obviously, we had a general sense of what was going on, so this wasn't quite so bad. But, you know, I very rarely come away from a recon. Well, yeah, rarely. I rarely come away from a recon where the whole thing is reconstructed and feel wildly sort of enthusiastic about it. The only difference, I suppose, would be the Savages, which was entirely recon.
Yeah, that's
and we
true.
both really enjoyed. But I mean, maybe that's just the case that some stories, reconstructions are able to serve them well, and other ones, you know, really lose something in not being, you know, being able to be watched. And I feel that might be the case with this one. Not because as we watched it, I didn't think it was bad, but I just think it could be. I think it probably would have been a real treat if it existed. So I feel a bit gutted about that. Really, that it's probably some hidden treasure in there. But sadly, we may never get to see it. So.
Yeah, I think we should make it one of our lifelong goals to discover some piece of missing Doctor Who content.
Yeah. Yes, well, if money was infinite, I'm sure we could do that. But
we could travel to some TV station in India and just see. Did you record any Doctor Who episodes? And they're like, oh yeah, here's Marco Polo.
Yeah, we'll start the Shallow Proclamation crowdfunder now, shall we? Crowdfund our trip to find the missing episodes.
Yeah, we're going to go on holiday, basically. And if we find a missing episode, great.
Bonus. I mean, we've not really had any moving pictures in that, but any thoughts on sort of Ben and Polly, even though it's hard to, I know, given that it was a recon?
Yeah, no, they've got a fairly good chemistry, haven't they? With the Doctor, I think, as well, because it's kind of the first setup like that we've had since Ian and Barbara, I guess, isn't it, in a way? I suppose you could kind of say Stephen and Katerina, and then Stephen and Sarah was kind of, two people of sort of same age. A couple, not necessarily a romantic couple, but of that sort of nature. But yeah, I thought it worked quite well. Again, it was hard to kind of gauge exactly how they're fitting in from the recon, but
yeah, they're the first. It's the first time. Is it the first time ever we've only had contemporary companions?
Oh, interesting.
Because Susan I mean, I call Susan a companion. Susan, Ian and Barbara are obviously contemporary, but there was Susan there. Or Vicky. Vicky's from the future.
That's true. I suppose you have Ian and Barbara alone for just a tiny, for a portion of an episode, don't you?
Yeah,
before Vicky arrives.
Vicky arrives. Vicky, they then leave, and Stephen comes in. He's from the future. Vicky leaves. Katerina arrives from the past. Sarah Kingdom's from the future. Then Dodo is contemporary, but Dodo is a bit of a non-entity.
Oh, there is the Savages. No, the story arc, the War Machines has Dodo on her own, doesn't it? To begin with.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
And then she just
Disappears halfway through the story, and goes, "Oh, she decided not to come back."
But she's doing well, and she's having a lovely time.
Yeah. So Ben and Polly, but I suppose that it's a very different feel all of a sudden. So Ben and Polly are very much, I suppose, even more the way in for the audience, aren't they? It's supposed to be. I think they were brought in with the sense that they wanted them to be the sort of like younger, hipper feel for the series, you know, particularly with Hartnell being kind of much older. Hence, they're from sort of 1960s swinging London.
Yeah.
But I mean, the next story, it's a 4-parter, but the last part is missing, but it's been animated, so that's okay. But we'll at least start to get a sense of them a bit more in that, I guess.
That'll be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, anything else to add, Paul?
No, I mean, I don't think so. Nothing immediately leaps to mind.
Okay. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate having your company. Although it's a pretty one-way relationship, isn't it? Because we make this stuff and then you watch it. But yeah, no, it's been great to see the little community developing, people writing comments and stuff. So thanks for joining us, and do subscribe if you'd like to stay in the loop. We'll be back soon.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Don't wanna hold back.